Good morning, friends. This is Ansi from Lifestyle Today News Delhi. Today is 11th March 2024, and I'll discuss the weather later. So, today I'll go directly into the topic, and that's about the difference between guarantee and warranty. So, these words are very viral nowadays, and I thought, why not discuss about the guarantee and warranty? I had worked in consumer organization. I have done researches with them. So, consumer awareness is said to be growing among the people. So, I just wanted to clear what is guarantee and what is warranty. So, like, see, I brought a laptop, and it says that it has got a 1 year warranty for the defect in material or workmanship. If there is a defect in material workmanship, they will replace the spare parts or something like that. And then, if when I buy a car, they said that if the engine if there is any defect, they will replace it. That's a 10-year warranty that I got. That in the next 10 years something goes wrong with the engine, they will replace it. On the other hand, the guarantee is that the shop tells that when I buy a couch, they say that if something happens to the couch, and it's because of a reason, because of not my reason, my family reason, the defect has happened, then there is a defect in the product. In the next 10 years, they will replace or refund it. If I go to the hotel restaurant to have food, they tell me that, okay, if you don't like the food, we will refund the money. Okay. Or the food, if you don't like, you can say that we don't like this product. So yeah, we have done all these things, as consumers in the last 20-25 years. As a family, we have done a lot of things like this, say guarantee and warranty and all. We have got back the things, but we have to fight for that. So that refund, you can return the product and get a product back from them. So that kind of things are there. So what is the difference between this guarantee and warranty? See, the guarantee thing, as you can see, the couch. If I take the couch back, they will say that maybe this is 10 years old. Maybe, see, this thing, you have also done something to it. No, we cannot replace the whole thing, or else we will give a product for lesser money, and all those things they can say. When you give back the product, we have tried all this giving. Actually, there was no guarantee written there, but because we understand the power of a consumer, we had said that the soup is not good, and returned and got another soup. So like that, things and all, when you do that, uh, it's the matter is that it is food, and we think, should we do this? Oh no, anna, that's very important in our life. Annadata, anna dene wala. So giving, that's a sin, it's a crime, we don't want to do that. So that kind of situation comes. However, so what is the difference between a guarantee and a warranty? This guarantee is given by the shop that is selling it. So you buy a car, the manufacturer is not selling it directly. It is given by the from a you buy it from a showroom or somewhere, you buy it. And the guarantee, maybe it is written, maybe they say that, okay, we have a guarantee, you take it, if something happens, we'll take it. Mera मैं बोल रहा हूँ, you can take my words. And the ultimate, the thing is there is that the satisfaction. If you don't like, if you don't enjoy the ride in the car, or maybe you don't like how much petrol is being spent, something like that, take my word, I will take it back. That kind of thing is there. And this can be given by the shopkeeper or the manufacturer. On the other hand, the warranty is written. There is nothing less than that written. Recently, I just noted that I brought an iron pan, and in a cast, and it's so heavy, and from a huge company, and they have written that there's a warranty, they will replace it if something goes wrong. So I'm using it carefully. I mean using it very nicely, like so just seeing what goes wrong and if they will replace it, like that. So when there is a warranty, we have a confidence also. It's written, I can show it to them. See, in this 20 years we have done so many things. I can give you the mobiles were replaced. People said that 20 years back that's not possible, but we have replaced the mobiles. The Byju's have told that we got a product for one product's price, we got two tabs. So that kind of thing, that's because customer, we have the rights to bargain and we understand our rights, and we go to maximum extent to get our rights done. So that kind of things you can do. So um, covers defects of material or workmanship. Warranty, it covers defects in material. So you can go there, tell this, you have said you will replace this product, see it's a defect, and they will have to replace it because you got a written guarantee in that. So in this, the question comes, it's two things. I told you that customer is the king, and so why customer is the king? Isn't the manufacturer the king? If I don't buy from them, what will I do? Ultimately, it is I who need the car more than they selling the car. It is my responsibility. If I become rude, if I behave badly, then tomorrow when I go there for a service, they might have noted it and kept that this guy was very demanding and all that, so don't give him good service. So we are just thinking, so overthinking all those things. So what why customer is called a thing? And the second thing is, does education matter? Do you need to be educated a lot to be a good customer, to ask for your rights? So customer is the king. It's a philosophy that emphasizes on customers on for business success. That means we even I was under the impression that this was told by Gandhiji, Mahatma Gandhi. No, it was not by Gandhiji, and it's the real origin of this saying is not known. Anyway, after the industrialization, I believe, when customers became the most important thing, when the kings became weaker and the people became more powerful, then and the industries had to sell this thing, they that time this word, somebody has coined this saying that customer is the king. And so for a business to succeed, customer is important. You look at all the products that's around, McDonald's, all those things, they have recently also, it was, the story was viral, I saw somewhere, that about how McDonald's, how they were the people were having the McDonald's from their outlet, and some big businessman noted it, and then that became a big big chain. So I'll share a story about that after I tell. Okay, I'll tell it now itself. In my home state in Kerala, there is a place called Parmala. It's a holy pilgrimage place, and from the childhood we have been visiting that place. And there, in my some 40 years ago, my uncle, he decided to have his second child's baptism in that pilgrim church in Paramala. That's because first child you will have a big celebration, but second, third, and all that, it will be just the ceremony is done. You don't have lot of parties. So he decided to have a small party. In those days, we don't have this event management or caterings and all that. So uncle decided that after the church there was a shop nearby, and that was the only restaurant kind of thing. In those days, restaurants were not popular in Kerala. Going to a restaurant was itself considered a derogatory. So uncle decided that there we will have, all the people will have food. I was just 10 years or something that time, and still I remember the way when we went and sat there, it was already pre-booked, and I think pre-booking was not also not that popular then, and we all went there and we all sat there, maybe 20 to 30 people. And my uncle who was the making the payment, and all the others, we all were sitting together, and we are all sitting here and there in the restaurant according to places available. The arrangements are not also as systematic like nowadays. We are sitting here and there, and the owner of the restaurant, he was the one who was directing, go sit there, have the food, you bring that, telling the waiters, bring the food, give them. No, he was behaving as if he was, we feel like he was the one who was giving us the feast, not my uncle. So that was the situation. Like the restaurant keeper was the owner, was the king that time, because there was no other source. Because those who come to the church to pray and all, they were canteen also was very small. So wherever there were limited option, they had only this. There, it was their necessity. They had to have food from this restaurant only in case they wanted to. So that was the situation 40 years ago. 20 years ago, something happened that a new restaurant came up. That time, my uncle had returned from no, he had retired. He had taken early retirement because he had become a widower, and he decided to stay in Kerala. So every Friday he used to go to Paramala. After Paramala, he used to go to this new restaurant. There they used to have duck curry and appam. So he used to bring that duck curry. He used to say, "My God, the duck curry is so good, so good." So my parents said that one day you bring, because they are neighbors. He said that when you go this time, you bring for us also. So one day he brought for them. They also liked it. They told us, we went. So word of mouth spread so much that that restaurant became a disruption in the in the restaurant field. And now when people go, my children, they grew up with that restaurant. And nowadays, it's now, I think it's like 25 years now. And it has become a go-to point. When you go to Kerala, it's like you go to the Paramala church, then to the restaurant. That has if you go to the Paramala hospital, going to the restaurant. So that has become part of our itinerary when you go to Kerala. And uh, because of the word of mouth only, they have evolved and evolved, and they have got a chain of restaurants in the Pathanamthitta district. Pathanamthitta district, is a has got the biggest, highest per capita income in India. So that grew because the customer is the king. And what happened to that old autocratic restaurant? I don't think it is there at all. I haven't heard about that, and I don't remember where it is. Also, nobody goes there, to my knowledge. So that is the power of a customer and word of mouth. So so you must, so what is, why customer is called the king? Because a businessman has to understand the customer needs and wants, products and services, all with customer in mind. And they have to make the customer happy, and they should have a loyal customer base. So this loyal customer base is very important. That, like the new restaurant I said in Kerala, that has happened. And like king, customers have power to choose whether or not to keep the business with the company. So see how they drowned one company, and they have made another company grow. So anything is possible if you make customer your king. And talking about that, I will say that those who are loyal to me, I see that some subscribers are coming up. Please do subscribe, and please do comment, so that I can, if you are the loyal customer, if you like my content. So this is also, we are also following a business, the kind of thing. You are our customers, you are our listeners. So if you like the product, please do subscribe and do comment also. It's available on YouTube and podcast. And some of the takeaway is that, and because is that businessman needs to understand the journey, build relationship, and create positive experience. That's nowadays. They have to understand the customer. In olden days, there was one shop, and you have no other choice. In our younger days, how we used to do shopping, we used to stand outside the shop. We used to tell, haldi powder, mirchi powder, atta do, they will give whatever there was. So that was the thing. My aunt says that she wanted to, for a bridal sari, she wanted, in those days, some kind of a green parrot sari was very popular. So she said green, and but the shop said that they only have only red. So finally she had to wear that because there was no other choice. You would have the traveling opportunity and all that, like 50 years ago. So that was a time. But now the businessman, they have to build relationship and create positive experience, make the customers happy. Customers has access to information and choices. Business needs to be adaptive by being responsive, and they have to be transparent in whatever they say. Business customers, are they are intelligent, they know how, they have lot of ways to get information. It's not like the olden days. Now they have lot of um, out sources of getting information. So in that case, the question comes, does the education matter? See, you see, in literacy rate in India is just 68%. One in every six human beings in the world is an Indian, and 68% is only having literacy education, which means like first standard to 10th standard, that kind of education. And that too, millions of children under from 6 to 14 years, they are not going to school. So what does that mean? That they just have the primary education. They can read A B C D, and uh, till 6 years means they got some, know how to read probably. So does that mean that they cannot be good customers? No, even the educated people. Let me say, how many of you know, those who are listening, how many of you know that there are consumer forums, consumer organization where you can register your case? And in case if you know also, how many of you go and register the case? And I will say that the reason for the some of the fail of some of the startups also, we consumers are responsible, because we didn't respond when they ask for feedback, or we can give register cases, so that way they are also getting back the feedback. Maybe the top people are not understanding what's going in the ground level, so consumers can react in some ways. I see recently we brought a water machine kind of thing to take water from the from the jar, for drinking water from the jar. We had brought a motor kind of thing, which is fixed, and when you press the button, the water comes. And that machine, it is operated by charger, telephone charger. We have to charge it, and then place the machine on our water bottles, the huge Bisleri big 10-liter bottles, and then but press the button and the water will come. It's a very cute performance. And but the first time we brought the product, it was not working. Got charged, we charged it for 4 to 10 hours. Still after 20 minutes it was over. So we thought that this is not a good product. But we gave it for again, since we brought it from Amazon, we asked for replacement, and we got a new product. And now it's working so superb, the second one. So the first one was a defective product, and the now we have got the best product that is available, and it's really working very well. So we took that initiative. It was just 200 or 300 rupees, that product. So some people will think, oh, why to replace it now, this product is not good. We don't invest our time. We don't think that this 200 rupees or 300 rupees is an investment we are making. Now our work has our taking water from the Bisleri jar has become more easier for us. That has improved our lifestyle. It is a big investment, that 300 rupees. And if you give 300 rupees, oh, it's just 300 rupees, let it go, who's going to go after it? That's not the way. We have to go after it, and we have to get the maximum result. Whatever they have told us, read all the warranty and guarantee, and all the disclaimers, whatever they have given, read that before buying a product, and that will give you customer satisfaction, and that all comes in warranty. Warranty does better. And what should customers do before they that literacy rate, those who are literate also, they are not most of them are not aware about how to exercise the customer right. And for that, this education is not the most important thing. Even the uneducated, whoever it is, if you give them an awareness through television, through word of mouth, I think the best kind of marketing is word of mouth, telling everybody. The final decision, whatever you take, you read all the influencers, whatever they say, you listen to me, you go to the Google, search there, everything. After that, you will call two, three of your friends. See, you brought that product. How was that product? It was good, it was bad, whatever they say. According to that, your final decision, the final decision that you make is from the word of mouth. So the young, the education or non-education, this this education to become a consumer, to exercise your right as a consumer, that can be given. I think that should start from the kindergarten level. It can be given to the children. That should become part of the basic education. Like the environment, you are making them pluck flowers, and the playway method, make consumer awareness a part of the playway method, so they understand the difference between a guarantee, a warranty, and how to decide on your own which is better. And what should a customer do before making a decision when you're buying a product? Do not settle with the first product. You look at the you look it at as an investment. When you buy a product, when you go to Amazon, okay, you're buying something online, you see the first product there available. Not like that. Read all the reviews, check all the products, call your friends. When you go to, you see, when you go to malls, when you go to some supermarket, you will see some product displayed in the front. And when you make the cash, the payments, those places, they will be displaying so many products, and your hand will just move, like taking those products. You don't need it, but they are so attractive, you feel like taking those products. So that kind of, in the winter when I went to a shop, I saw that there was heaters were kettles, and heaters were kept in the first. So even if I want, already I have a kettle, but when I see those good new upgraded products, I will feel like taking one of them. So it's so the cost is also not that much, then I'll feel like having one of them. That kind of urge that is created when you make a decision. Take a decisive decision. Don't buy the first product. And there is a saying that make a list and go to the shop. When you have such impulses, when you feel like making an impulsive purchase, look at the list, go away from that product, walk around, and after some time that impulse will go. When you see some another new product, and another impulse will come. So just learn how to tackle your impulses, and look at it as an investment, the usability and the future of the product that you are investing in. That is very important. Now the guarantee and the warranty they are giving, will that be useful for me after 5 years? What will happen? Maybe now I'll get some kind of, if it's a guarantee, I'll get some kind of enjoyment. I'll feel a lot of comfortable. The food is the restaurant says that if you like the food, to like the food, it is the taste and the flavor and all that. But the long term guarantee, does that give you nutrition? And does that ensure a good health for you, that food that they are giving? Are they using the right kind of oil, or they are giving that kind of oil that will make you and happy and you enjoy? So for that, you will have to add some contents that are not maybe healthy. See, sodium is a preservative, so most places sodium will be used. Some kind of salts and additives are used to make the food tastier, look colorful. Colors are used. So that might give you the satisfaction. So the food shop, when they give you a guarantee, that might be giving you short term pleasure and happiness. Will it ensure happiness and health for me for the long time? That we have to. And will this be an investment? Whatever in money I am spending, will it be an investment for the future? That is what you have to take into consideration when you look at the guarantees and warranties. So with guarantees, most probably you won't be getting any paper with that, but it can be written or oral. If there is a for warranty, surely there will be a written paper. Read that paper properly before making the purchase. Instead of taking purchase, because before making that investment, take every purchase that you make as an investment. Okay, so that is all I have to say. So may become a good customer consumer in the coming days by garnering in more lot of awareness. Now, talking about the weather today, the temperature today is 17 degrees centigrade and it feels like 18. The daytime the temperature will be 31 and it will feel like 32. It's getting warmer and warmer every day. And the today the day is longer, like it's like almost going to be 12 hours of daylight. It is 11 hours and 53 minutes, and the sun rose at 6:35 a.m. and the sun will set at 6:28 p.m. So may make the maximum utilization of the daytime, and the days are warmer, getting warmer. So take care of yourself, get prepared for the summer, and uh, be aware of the passing winter. A lot of fever and things are going around, so be careful about that also. And the air quality index is 200. Again, see, we are going back into the bad air quality index. The particulate matter is very unhealthy, the nitrogen dioxide is poor, so everything on the negative. And the ultraviolet index also, between 11 and 1 o'clock it will be 7, and between 1 and 2 it is 6, that it is in the orange range. So you have to seek shade during the midday, and put on a shirt and slip on a shirt and some sunscreen, and possibly use a hat or an umbrella. So dear friends, take care, enjoy yourself, and whatever comments you have there when talking about the UVI rays, the content I put, everything I have put, at least some views I have got. For the ultraviolet, only one view is there. Maybe there is a saying that, for election, that person, they voted themselves. Maybe it's my own view. I don't know why the ultraviolet, the article, the podcast doesn't have any listeners. So you can put a comment what could be the reason for that. And so enjoy yourself this day and become a better consumer. And do put your comments and do subscribe to the channel lifestyletodaynews.com. Thank you.